So, why do I think it's important to hire help, hire a mentor, hire a coach? I just had a call with my coach right now. The call was supposed to be an hour and a half. We went almost 3 hours. That's because he genuinely gives a shit about helping. A good coach, a good mentor, is not going to look at the time. Most of the time, they're going to be professional and they're going to leave on time. But if there is a rhythm and there is a flow, it doesn't even matter what time it is. Now, I'm not saying he would have been any less of a coach to, stop at an hour and a half if that's what it was guaranteed and promised to me. But at the same time, the amount of depth of clarity and focus that I got on my brand is indicative of how much this person knows and how much they care. So I am never going to be the kind of person that says, you should hire me. I'm never going to do that. Even though I believe you should, I think you should want to hire someone that gives a shit about you, hire someone that has the answers, hire someone that you trust, that you resonate with their message with, who you see as someone that you'd like to spend time with, because you're going to be spending time with this person. Honestly, I think the women that have worked with me, I don't think there's one woman or man for that matter, because I've coached men as well, who have regretted working with me, who have regretted investing into me, technically investing into themselves. Because whatever price I charge for whatever one of my services. Right now, I have a certain number of, packages that cost different prices and they're going up because my value is also going up and my success that I'm giving my clients is going up as well. Like I just had a client who just finished with me who is in a relationship, is in a great relationship. She's never been in a relationship like this where she doesn't have to, you know, prove herself. The guy is cooking for her. The guy cares about her. The guy is taking his time with her. The guy's not rushing anything. I think it's so important to find someone that you really resonate with and vet them out. But once you vet somebody out and you've made the decision to work with them, whatever their price is, pay them. I paid my coach a lot of money, a lot, more than probably what you think is normal. But I want what's not normal. I want to have a brand that I influence a lot of people, that I help a lot of people. And so if someone can change your life, what's a couple of $1,000? Like, really, are we going to boil it down to a few $1,000s? I can't do it because it's this. It's like, dude, how badly do you want it? If you don't have the money, I get it. But if you have the money and you're just being stingy about it, how many more years do you want to go have the life you don't want to live? Like, if you know you want to have a beautiful family, if you know you want to have a relationship where the guy is so freaking attracted to you, like he wants to do anything and everything, he wants to move mountains for you. I'm not saying that you're not worthy of that, but there are certain things that you're doing that are pushing those guys away. And if you want to have a regular, normal relationship, that's fine. You don't have to try. You can probably go and find this person tomorrow. But if you want an incredible relationship with a really attractive man that a lot of other women want too, we're going to have to do some things differently. We're going to have to get in better shape. We're going to have to change the way we communicate. We're going to have to get better at emotional regulation. We're going to have to bring peace. We're going to have to be that woman that he sees as a no brainer. That takes some prioritization, that takes some attention to detail. A guy that has extreme attention to detail with his life, who wants the greatest life for himself and his family, is not going to be with a woman that's just like, take it or leave it. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really believe that you're entitled to the top of the food chain, like if you want to have really attractive kids, if you want to have really fit kids, if you want to have really smart kids, then your partner should reflect that. And if you want a partner like that, then he wants a woman that's a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I obsess over. This is what I understand. This is what I know. I just know this stuff. over years of studying it and practicing it and helping women with it and being in the trenches and reading books and reflecting and all of that, working with coaches, I get it. Like I know what you want. You want a healthy, loving relationship. You want a family. You want kids who you love and love you. You want a husband who doesn't want to cheat on you, who's emotionally open to you, who's desirable in the world. You want to be desirable. You don't want your husband to just respect you. You don't want to be in a basic relationship. You want to be in a relationship where the guy fucking just wants you all the time, sexually, emotionally, through intimacy, intellectually. If you want those desires to be tapped by that guy, like you want to unlock those desires in his brain, don't you think that you need to be putting your attention and focus into certain things? And I've made it easy in my program, in my always attracting mentorship. I literally have the step by step, like from fundamentals to like who that man wants. And like I break it all down. It's like so easy. Like if you're in my group, well, you're in a group of women who are on the same mission, and it's such an amazing experience. I had a call today, and the call on my always attracting mentorship, like my group calls, I was talking about how to receive criticism without feeling bad, without feeling negative. Because I posted a video the other day on TikTok and it got a lot of hate. But I'm at a point now where because I know myself so well, that hate doesn't hurt. It doesn't affect me because if criticism affects you negatively, it's because you kind of believe it. So for me, I made a video saying like, men want peace and these women, a lot of women were like, men say they want peace, but they want a woman who they can cheat on. They want a woman that just listens to orders and blah, 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 blah. And all these women are telling me their beliefs. They are showing me who they are. They are showing me what their worldview is. And it's sad. Honestly, it's sad because I know that those women aren't quite ready to get to the next step. And the next step is self awareness. The next step is radical responsibility. The next step is being that woman that doesn't blame anybody, radically responsible for your life. If no guy's attracted to you, there's a reason for that, I promise you. When I wasn't in great shape, when I was like looking mid and puffy and like I didn't dress the way I thought I could or I should have, and I didn't speak in a way that conveyed that I had confidence because I didn't, I didn't get the attention that I wanted. But I always knew that I was going to have a hot girlfriend. I always knew I was going to have a hot wife. I mean, I never really thought about getting married when I was a kid. I thought I would never get married. I honestly never thought. But I always knew I was going to have a hot woman. Like I was going to have a woman that's desired by other people. I want my woman to be desired by other people. If you're watching this, I like that you're desirable. I like that other men find you attractive. I don't like it, but like I expect it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to expect that other women are going to want your man too. But if you want your man to want you, then you got to do a certain number of things. Get in shape, self-mastery, increase your consciousness, yada 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 yada. The list goes on. You become undeniable. You become really the kind of woman that turns heads, right? There is a quality, and I'm obsessed with what that quality is. And I'm obsessed with bringing that quality out of women, bringing that quality out, assuming that you're going to get there. Because I have faith in everybody. My middle name is Faith. My middle name is Iman. It means faith. I have faith in myself and I have faith in my clients. I have faith in humanity, but I really have faith in my clients because if you work with me, you're going to improve. You don't have a choice. Either you stop working with me before you see improvements, just because you, I don't know, you get busy, your life gets in the way. But if you work with me long enough, I promise you'll become a different person for your benefit. Because before I even try to change you or try to upgrade you, I want to understand what your dream self looks like. And then I fucking pull that out of you. I didn't think I was going to make this video, but I was so inspired by the meeting I just had with my coach. And I realized, like, that's why I do this. I do this because I really care. I really want to see my clients and the members of my community and the people that I spend time with that invest in me. I want to see them win. And I don't want to see you stuck in the mindset that it's not possible for you or for whatever reason it's not meant for you. Like, that's bullshit. That's actually bullshit. If I spent a month with you, even if you think there's no chance for you to attract, let alone a high value man, just a regular man, in a month, your life will be completely different. I'll probably ask you to dress differently. I'll probably get you going to the gym. I'll show you exactly how to train. I'll teach you communication skills. I'll teach you how to hold yourself in a way that conveys respect and attraction and desire. I'll teach you how to present yourself on social media because a lot of women just think if I post sexy pictures, they're going to find me attractive. Most high value guys will look at a woman's Instagram and within a second, they'll be able to tell if they're going to want to be with this person. And most women that post sexy pictures, guys look at that and they're like, yeah, Instagram thought, Instagram model. I'm not being with this woman. She's not my woman. She's not going to be the mother of my kids. A man has an idea of his dream woman. And I promise you, showing your titties on Instagram is not that for 99% of men. If you just want to have short term casual relationships, great. Go right ahead. I encourage that actually. If you want to sleep around with more men, do that. But if you want to attract a man who is family oriented, respectful, high value, blah, 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 you want to present yourself as a beautiful woman, which means internally and externally, which means you know you're hot, but you don't have to dress in a way that is showing off all your skin. This is my opinion. I think you can dress sexy, but why are you dressing sexy? Is it just to get that attention? Or is it because you're just showing you're confident? I'm really passionate about this. I didn't think I was going to be coaching women, but I guess God wants this for me. I guess because I'm listening to God, I'm following what God says. God says, yeah, you're good at this. Practice a little bit more at this. Hire a coach that can help you with your messaging, that can help you find the kind of clients that you want. Because whenever I do get clients, the results are amazing. So that was my rant of the day. If you guys want to work with me, you can apply to work with me down below. There's an application link. Just fill out a couple of questions. You can book a call in my calendar, and we'll see what program makes sense, whether that's my group or the one on one, or whether it's just watching my program. I have a recorded program that you can watch. Or maybe it's just you want to book one call with me. Or maybe you want to just get in better shape so you want to hop on my app and I create you a program. Like there's so many different ways. All I'm going to say is that you should never feel bad to ask for help. And paying somebody is the easiest way of getting there. Because if you pay somebody that already knows how to solve your problem, you will expedite the process. And if you don't pay, there is a cost as well. The cost is, what if you never figure out how to get that thing? What if you never figure out how to attract the kind of man that you want? What if you end up with a guy that you're not really attracted to, not really in love with, that eventually you might get a divorce with because there's no passion, that you guys never have sex, because you never thought to put in some effort to look better so you can attract a hotter person. You know what I'm saying? Because I always knew I was gonna have a hot girlfriend, I in my head I always knew that I had to become someone who was attractive. I had to be someone that women find attractive. It's just the truth. That doesn't mean I act on other women finding me attractive. It means it's just the standard, is who I am. That's what being a man is for me. So I would ask you, what does being a woman mean for you? What does being a high value woman mean for you? Cool. Have a good night. Peace.